Good morning, Year 2. It's Wonderful Wednesday, and today we're going to continue to solve word problems. Let's start by looking at the in focus task. The blue ribbon is 31 centimetres long. The blue ribbon is 12 centimetres longer than the red ribbon. Can we draw models to find out how long the red ribbon is? Pause the video and have a go. Now, just like Monday, these problems each contain two different steps in order to solve the problem. So reminding ourselves that the blue ribbon is 31 centimetres long, and we know the blue ribbon is 12 centimetres longer than the red. Can we find out how long the red ribbon is? Use this model to help you. Now, this bar model clearly illustrates the length in total of the blue ribbon, 31 centimetres. We know that the blue ribbon is 12 centimetres longer than the red ribbon. So we know the value of this light blue bar is 12 centimetres. Therefore, we want to know how long the red ribbon is. Now, because we know that the blue ribbon is 31 centimetres altogether, and it's 12 centimetres longer than the red, we simply have to subtract. So we can say that 31, take away the 12 centimetres, leaves us with 19 centimetres. So the red ribbon is 19 centimetres long. Now, if we look at question B, can we find out what the total length of the two pieces of ribbon are? So remember, the red ribbon is 19 centimetres long. Now, using this picture, pause the video and see if you can solve that problem. Did you get the answer of 50 centimetres? Hopefully you would have found that quite easy because we already know the two lengths of the different coloured ribbons, and all we had to do was add it together. 31 add 19 equals 50. The total length of the two pieces of ribbon is 50 centimetres. Now, whether you used column addition to add those together, whether you used your knowledge of number bonds to add those together, if you got the answer 50, you're right. Let's move on to our guided practice. Maybe not year 2, sorry. We're going to move on to another problem that we'll work through together. So, Lulu weighs 25 kilograms. Sam weighs 9 kilograms more than Lulu. What is Sam's mass? Okay, so here's our diagram to help us. Pause the video and see if you can use that bar model to work out how heavy Sam weighs. Now, we should notice that we already know that the weight of Sam here is 25, because looking at the bar model is exactly the same as Lulu's, okay? And we also know that Sam weighs 9 kilograms more than Lulu, so we have to take Lulu's original weight and add on the 9 kilograms. So our calculation would be 25 kilograms plus the 9 kilograms, giving us the answer 34 kilograms. So we can say that Sam's mass is 34 kilograms. Now, again, you may have used a different way of calculating those two numbers together. 25 add 9. You may have turned the 9 into a 10, added it to 25 to make 35 and then take away the 1. Or you might have tried to use column method. Let's look at question B. What is their total mass? Okay, nice simple one there, because we know Lulu's weight is 25 kilograms. We now know Sam's weight is 34 kilograms. So what is their total weight altogether? Pause the video, see if you can solve the answer. 25 kilograms, add 34 kilograms. Hopefully you've worked out that the answer is 59 kilograms. And again, you might have done that using column addition, That's absolutely fine. Or you might have used your knowledge of number bonds and place value, knowing that 4 and 5 make 9, and then 30 add 20 make 50, so the 50 add the 9 is 59. Okay, let's move on to some guided practice, and just like Monday, I'm going to ask you to pause the video before I go through the answers with you. So question 1. Amira's luggage weighs 17 kilograms. Holly's luggage weighs 15 kilograms. Each of them is allowed 20 kilograms. Question A. What is the total mass of their luggage? And question B. How much more can each girl pack into their luggage? So think for both of those questions, are you going to add them or are you going to use subtraction? Pause the video to have a go at solving. Okay, let's go through our answers. So the first question, we want to know what the total mass of their luggage is. Now I can see that Amira's luggage from the information is 17 kilograms, plus Holly's luggage, which is 15 kilograms. Their total mass of their luggage is 32 kilograms. And again, whether you used column addition or whether you used your number bonds, thinking about how you make that 7 into a 10 using sum from the 5, the total is 32 kilograms. Question B then, we want to know how much more can each girl pack into their luggage? Well, we need to read this piece of information here because we know now that each of them is allowed 20 kilograms. So if we look at Amira first, I'm going to write an A to remind me that that is Amira. She's allowed 20 kilograms. She's only used 17. So I'm going to subtract the 17 kilograms that she's used from the 20 kilogram allowance to leave us with 3 kilograms. And I did that really quickly because I know that 17 add 3 more would get me to 20. So therefore 20 take away 17 leaves me with 3. And if we look at Holly, H for Holly, again, she's allowed an allowance of 20 kilograms. It says that she's only got luggage that weighs 15 kilograms. Now that's a nice easy one. 20 take away 15, of course, is 5. And I knew that because I knew that I needed to add 5 more to 15 to make 20. So Holly had an extra 5 kilograms worth of space if she wanted to take more. Okay, let's move on to question 2. There are 2 routes from Charles's house to his grand's house. A. Find the distance of the shorter route. And B. How much further is the longer route? Pause the video and have a go at solving this. Okay, so question A. Find the distance of the shorter route. Now, because there are 2 different routes, we're going to have to do 2 calculations here to work out which one is the shortest. So if I'm going to go via town A, I can see it's 13 kilometres from Charles's house to town A, and then a further 17 kilometres from town A to Grand's house. So if we go via town A, we know that Charles has to travel 13 kilometres and another 17 kilometres, making that 30 kilometres altogether. And I solved that using my number bonds. I know that 3 and 7 make 10, plus another 10 plus another 10 is 30 kilometres. If we went via town B, Charles would have to first of all travel 19 kilometres to get from Charles's house to town B, and then another 10 kilometres to get from town B to Grand's house. And adding 10 to a number is very simple. Only the 10's number will change. So 19 add 10 would mean it's 29 kilometres. So the answer to question A would be town B. The distance of the shorter route is 29 kilometres. Now, if we look at question B, we want to see how much further the longer route is. Okay, so we can see from our answers of how far each route is that town A is 30 kilometres And if we go via town B, it's 29 kilometres. Shouldn't really need to work this one out because it is really simple. But our calculation would be the biggest distance, take away the shortest distance, leaving us with 1 kilometre. We could say that the longer route is 1 kilometre longer. Okay, question 3. A bag of flour weighs 13 kilograms more than a bag of rice. A. How heavy is the bag of rice? And B. How heavy are the bag of rice and the bag of flour altogether? Pause the video to solve. Okay, now this one's a bit more confusing, but you need to use the information in the picture that's provided. Now, in the picture, we can see that this is a bag of flour. And the flour, I'm going to write it down to remind you, the flour weighs 30 kilograms. Now, if we go back to the original question, this might help us. A bag of flour weighs 15 kilograms more than a bag of rice. Question A, how heavy is the bag of rice? So if I know the flour weighs 30 kilograms and the flour is 13 kilograms more than a bag of rice, I have to take away the 13 kilograms extra that the flour weighs to give me the total weight of the rice. So 30 take away 13 leaves us with 17 kilograms. Okay, so this 17 kilograms is the weight of the rice. So that answers the first question. We can then use this information to answer question B. How heavy are the bag of rice and the bag of flour altogether? So we know the flour is 30 kilograms. We know the rice is 17 kilograms. So the complete weight of the rice and the flour is 47 kilograms. Okay, now it's your turn to complete your independent learning. Again, question 1 is slightly easier. You're told whether you need to add or subtract. You've got really clear bar models there to help you. Please annotate them if you need to. And as you go through, the questions do get harder, but challenge yourself, bear with it, and just give it a good go. All of these are available on the school website. Question 1. Question 2. Question 3, a bit trickier. You have to decide if you're adding or subtracting. Question 4, you might want to draw a picture here to help you. Annotate that picture with the measurements you're told. And that's it. Well done, Year 2. I hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you continue to enjoy your day, and well done for a tricky session. I look forward to seeing you again on Friday.